west at the cemetery. There's a little seagull walking around the field. There's a couple of them out there. This is the cemetery, just behind the apartments. Early morning. Wanted to check out and make sure everything was working. Okay, this is Fernando, who works at the school. This is early morning, about 7:25. That's a microphone, that's why I'm talking. And this is Horacio. Horacio, can you go over there? He's a student of ours. He's going to go on the field trip today. There's another instructor over there, Mrs. Giesler. Surprise! How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Great.
I think I'm on candid camera.
This is looking down towards the office now. The main quarter of the school. Fernando's opening the door for Mrs. Giesler to use the copier machine. Okay, this is looking out in the field now. That's 680 freeway in the back. You can see the cars going. I'm putting the backlight on now to get right into the sun. But I zoom out more. That's the field. I'm putting the backlight on now. Push the button. Now off. And we'll see how that works. There's another student coming to classes. So that's the area. That's the field right out behind the school. Playground right in the foreground. Nobody's here yet. It's about 7:30 in the morning. It's a little playground area, and there's a church behind it. I think it's a apostolic type of a church. I'm not sure which. It's a little playground. Here's Fernando again. Okay, we're loading up the lunches now. The other class is going to come on. There's Mr. Nahara, the other teacher. This is Jim, the bus driver. He goes up there about twice a week. The other class, yeah, go ahead.
Got our lunches yet?
Yeah, the lunches are right, all there. They're all in there, right, Jim? Okay.
Our class too?
Yeah, everybody's. We got everybody. Right. You want to go check Nellie to make sure she got them all. She sent them all. There's some happy kids in the back. This is the front of the school getting ready to go, the bus. Okay, we're just getting on 280 right now at King Road. Now, we got 25 kids each class. There's 50 kids and about 12 adults. It's kind of hard to go in the bus. Freeway, downtown San Jose on the right. Getting close to where the seminary is. Very nice. close to downtown San Francisco. Lupe. Cecilia, refugio. Wave. Say something for the camera. Lydia, Mauro. There's Sammy.
What is it gonna leave?
There's Raymond,
Where can we go, Mr.
Horacio, Lydia, Sammy, Mauro, Mark.
I'm over here, man.
There's Raphael.
Mr. VandenBroeke, come over
Raphael.
here. Where can we go, Mr. VandenBroeke? Mr. VandenBroeke, where can we go?
We will. Transamerica building. Quite tower. I'm talking because there's a microphone on this if anybody's curious. Everybody who wants to go on the boat, raise your hand.
What? Me! I want to go on the boat. Me! Hey, look over there! Get your hand over there! That's class, not yours. Look over here! I do! I do! Teacher, let's go on the boat! Hey, there's a submarine. Go watch the submarine. Where?
You must be patient. I think everybody knows what that is. It's called the Rock. Alcatraz, former United States Federal Penitentiary. All right, now it's abandoned. There's tourists giving out to that spot. We're leaving the pier now. People behind.
One of my stomach hurts.
The spot we just left is right about there. Helicopter ride coming in.
I'll take a picture of that helicopter.
What? Wants me to film the submarine too. Back there. That's been there for many years, just sitting there. I don't know what it is.
We are cruising the largest estuary on the entire California coast, 558 square miles. From the open sea, San Francisco Bay extends some 60 miles inland.
Can we go downstairs?
By 1850, it has become the principal
Hi, Martina.
Between its ends, sailed ships from the Orient to trade for new
Can we go down there and get
treasures of the Far East. So it was this gateway came from
Women daily offer their fresh sea catch in San Francisco's restaurants, celebrated for fresh salmon, snapper, and crab. Fishing is a $3.5 million local industry today.
Before our great bridges made them obsolete, San Francisco could boast the largest fleet of ferry boats in the world. You may inspect the Eureka and is open to the public, a part of Fisherman's Wharf, ever-growing marine museum.
With a cable car, you'll enjoy a ride to rival the best of all the amusement parks in the world. In one 5-block section of the climb, the grade is greater than 21 degrees. The
Across the
grade
bay.
sign makes it easy to identify Ghirardelli Square. A 83 chocolate mill operates here weekdays for your free enjoyment.
Ghirardelli Square.
Behind the seawall of Aquatic Park stands an unusual white 4-story structure. Designed to represent an ocean liner, it is, appropriately enough, the San Francisco National Maritime Museum.
The National Maritime
Open free to
Museum.
the public daily.
Open free to the public
Top floor
daily.
is dedicated to marine memorabilia, including artifacts and beautiful ship models. The lower floors of the museum are devoted to senior citizens, hobbies, crafts, dancing, and 65 or over.
That little building at the end of the pier to port is a pump house facade structure inboard on the pier. After San Francisco's great earthquake and fire of 1906, when broken public water mains made firefighting hoses useless, the pumping station was built to guard against such disaster in the future.
It's a pumping
10,000
station.
gallons of bay water can be lifted per minute to feed fire hydrant wells strategically located and discreetly hidden throughout the
From
downtown.
O'Brien, last unaltered World War II Liberty ship in operating condition in America. Like many such ships, she was manned by merchant marines, the too often neglected heroes of World War II.
The Jeremiah O'Brien recalls World War II and the Korean War, when Fort Mason served as the
ship.
principal West Coast debarkation and freight forwarding
talking
station for
about
military personnel and supplies. More than 1 million of America's fighting men and women, and over 23 million tons of ammunition and material left these piers to fight the Pacific War battles of World War II.
Today, Fort Mason is a thriving community recreation center. They work here. A wide range of pro bono publicum clubs and societies meet here and welcome
Suggest its potential for extravaganzas. In just one pier warehouse in 1983, a full-course sit-down dinner was served to the 25,000 guests of the Shackley Company.
There's the Golden Gate.
We are cruising past Marina Park, a mecca for joggers and
Why is it all wet inside?
we are now approaching. It is called the Palace of Fine Arts.
House of Fine
And
Arts.
it's considered by the famous critic Edwin Marshall the greatest revelation of beauty that has ever been seen on Earth. For the exposition has served as an exhibition center for a display of international fine art. Today, the Exploratorium, unlike most museums, encourages its visitors to please touch and hands-on action with its exhibits of physical and biological Sweeping up the hill behind the great eucalyptus trees is the Presidio. Today, its 1,400 acres are the home of the 6th Army, and outstanding research and medical services are conducted at Letterman General Hospital within its grounds. The Spanish established their Empire outpost here when America was fighting its Revolutionary War on the East Coast. This fortified place, El Presidio, was manned by the Spanish for 5 decades, until the Mexicans raised their pennant over it in 1822.
There.
But at last, on July 1st,
Square building under the arch.
Captain John C. Fremont, Kit Carson, and 14 armed men in a borrowed boat sailed from Sausalito across the bay, and in the cover of night, spiked the cannons so the Mexicans couldn't fire them. And on July 9th, the American flag was raised. Visitors are welcome to tour the grounds of the Presidio, the oldest, continually active military post in the United States. 208 years in all.
Before we reach what is without parallel the climax of our cruise, an up-close look at the bridge. To port, nestled under the bridge is a landmark modestly veiled by trees, Fort Point.
Fort Point.
With walls 40 feet thick, it was built in 1853, deactivated in 1900. Not one shot was ever fired from its cannon, perhaps accounting for its modest appearance. The fort is under restoration now, declared a national monument in 1970. Visitors are welcome, and cannonball and cannon can be seen here, abused only by time and the elements.
Here we are at last, about to cruise right under the Golden Gate Bridge. And mid-span, the roadway is more than 200 feet directly overhead. The bridge construction is a feat of engineering comparable to any in the world. Certainly, it is one of the most graceful and harmonious in appearance of all structures built by man. A colossal wonder almost too grand to see in its magnitude. Some facts and figures may help to appreciate the awesome achievement of its designer and construction engineer, J.B. Strauss.
The towers rise 746 feet, 191 feet higher than the Washington Monument.
The cast steel cable saddles atop the towers weigh 150 tons apiece.
Between the spires, the cables of steel span 4,200 feet in sweeping arc and glide over another 1,000 feet to far-side anchorage.
Each cable is an amalgam of 2,700 rows of wires strung across the cord, combining for cables more than a yard in diameter each, and each weighing over 7,000 tons.
80,000 miles of pencil-thick steel wire in all, enough to gird the earth and the equator 3 times over.
Construction commenced in the spring of 1933, was completed 4 years later.
The bridge cost $35 million to build and over $24 million. Here's a story that was told during the years of spinning the cable across the gorge. Work above was not only hazardous to begin with, but winds and weather made it treacherous. 2 men who had been working out on the cables in the fury of the winds a full day without incident were lost for hours within one of the towers. They could not retrace their way through the maze of 3 1/2 foot square cast steel cells that honeycomb and provide strength to the tower. One of the men said, "It ain't the work up there that gets me. It's getting to and from it's got me scared."
The Golden Gate Bridge was officially opened April 28, 1937. Youngsters and oldsters alike danced on the approaches to the bridge with the memory of being among the first to drive and walk across the so artfully designed to withstand the murderous caprice of winds, the Golden Gate Bridge has been closed only twice in the extra death traffic of the last decade, when the wind rose to 77 miles per hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we pass under the Golden Gate Bridge, we
sandblasting above, working on the great painting. This is on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge now. I'm gonna hang on, I'll drop this camera overboard. There's the other end of the bridge now. We just turned around, we're going back inside the Golden Gate again. Just take out the sandwich, okay? Put the lunch back in. Thank you.
Damn.
We've gone on smarter.
Hey, Tito, Gabriela, Maria.
Gabriela, Maria.
Joe, you get out fishing out here in the water.
We did last year.
Fish out.
Well, I've heard, wasn't careful, you grab it before it hits the water.
Yeah, grab your bait before it hits the water.
Then you'll fly it off.
It comes at the same day.
Some people from Japan, I guess. On board. A lot of kids are downstairs.
Active farming station. And as we move back toward home port, we are passing Sausalito, nestled in the protective cove directly to our north. Sausalito was once a busy port for settlers. Today, Sausalito's busy waterfront sees only a little commercial fishing, but provides a gracious welcome home to commuters who work in the city, and a welcome to guests like us, who come to enjoy its restaurants perched over the water, and its charming shops facing the village square of the bay. Sausalito was home to Jack London, and many artists and writers today choose Sausalito's gracious ambiance for their music.
The red and white fleet ferry can land you here. Don't miss the boat. No visit to San Francisco is quite complete without the relax.
Hey, you will come there.
Seagulls fighting behind for something.
What happened if we kill one?
We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't kill one.
Line from the Oakland Bay Bridge to San Francisco east to west, and continuing from the downtown high-rise business district around to the Presidio and the Golden Gate Bridge. We can see 5 or 6 of the hills from here. The hill nearest to the high-rises, and the one with perhaps the most colorful history of all the hills, is Telegraph Hill. That's the one topped by the tower, Coit Tower. Next is Nob Hill, on whose crest wave flags from the great hotels, the Fairmont and the Mark Hopkins. Next, nearer to us, is Russian Hill in the foreground and overlooking North Beach, the old Italian community and Fisherman's Wharf. Behind Russian Hill, we can see Lone Mountain, where the University of San Francisco is located. And in the distance, topped by a Crichton-like television tower, Twin Peaks. Near to us, and to the west of Lone Mountain, we can see Mount Davidson. And below, or on the skyline, flowing east from the Presidio Heights, is Pacific Heights, where embassies, legations, and great mansions overlook the city and the bay.
Looking back at Point Towers located, you may wonder how the hill on which it stands got its name. Telegraph Hill was so named for the semaphore station established on its summit by enterprising downtown businessmen way back in 1849. They erected a two-story structure with a signal pole on its roof to signal the approach of boats from the ocean they observed by telescope from their rooftop lookout. The semaphore was intended to provide coded advance information for the exclusive benefit of the new Merchants Exchange downtown. It didn't take long, however, for the wily waterfront folk to break the code, and the rush to greet and do business with the arriving ships became a daily free-for-all. The rowboats and whalers that met the ships then have left us a generous legacy. Indeed, the Crowley Maritime.
The mere island we're passing through is Angel Island. The brick building you see at the water's edge was built between 1890 and 1900, exclusively of ballast for freighters that sailed into the bay light on cargo. Cargo traffic was very different back then.
The military staging area for the Spanish-American War.
It's Angel Island.
During World War I, Italian and German merchants...
It even has springs, I guess, freshwater spring. It's very hospitable. I guess that's why they named it Angel Island.
There are jogging for the summer months. Almost all year round, weekend excursions may be available. Check with a red and white ticket window to schedule a vacation holiday right in the bay.
Where's Sammy?
Sammy, I don't know. I think he's probably downstairs buying some more food. There's Orlando. Hi, Orlando. There's Refugio. Sabrina.
Hi, teacher.
There's Maria. Hi, Maria. Turn around so we can see you.
Hi.
And there's Martina.
Hi.
Wait, the seagulls are glad we bought our lunch, too.
Yeah, okay. They have a lollipop. They have a lollipop. You show that in class?
Yeah.
Wow, fancy.
The birds is coming, huh? Isaac, turn around. Put a smile. Isaac, could you go downstairs and ask more people from Mr. Nahara's class to come up here? Raphael. Horacio. Lourdes.
Picture of all the kids that are coming.
There it is. Starboard. Alcatraz.
There's Alcatraz.
Right here.
Barren Rock. Alcatraz.
Alcatraz is right there.
Strange birds they discovered congregating here, cheek to beak. We call the birds pelicans. One, Pelican Keizer, is the mascot of the red and white fleet. The island was fortified originally under the U.S. Army Bay Defense until 1909, when it was converted to the Army prison. Stayed until 1934, when it was turned over to the Federal Corrections.
A former prison guard, Frank Heaney, can tell you about life on the rock from his point of view. When you take the red and white Alcatraz tour number 2, a 45-minute tour around the island. From here, we can see the workshop and the power plant. Its smokestack helping to locate the structure. This area of the rock was featured in 2 breakout attempts a year before the prison was finally closed in 1963. Here's how Frank tells and dramatizes the story of the breakout on the tour, Alcatraz 2.
Raphael, you have it? Can you give it to me, please?
Escaped from Alcatraz, walked up a plumbing corridor to the roof, and over to the side, down the side of the building, and over a fence and down to a beach by the old powerhouse where the stagger was. The plan was that once they get down to that beach, they would fashion flotation devices out of old raincoats, and then they head towards Angel Island, the state park. Go to the other side of the island, and they would to break into homes, cars, money clothing, and they head north. So it leads most of the belief, in all probability,
Teacher,
those
look at that
three
tunnel
men
over there.
drowned in that water while trying to get to Angel Island. Now, there are those that said they
There's
made
a
it,
tunnel over
and
there.
that they are alive today. Well, I'm going to explain to you what it entails to escape from Alcatraz. Well, that water is about 55 degrees mean temperature. This is about a mile and a quarter, and the tides run between 3 and 8 knots. Well, the media had their faces in all the television, radio, newspapers, magazines throughout the United States, particularly in the Bay Area for more than a week, so everyone knew what they looked like. They not only had all the peace officers looking for them, they had the military combing all the beaches. So it's up to you to determine whether those men are alive or dead today.
You can learn this tour, Do the Rock, for an in-person experience. On that tour, we land to give you an opportunity to enter the prison walls and sense for yourself the desperate, unrelenting loneliness a convict must have felt.
Yeah, they're taking a tour to see over there.
You want to go check?
They stay right there.
What?
The fence around it.
So you can't get in. Well, the fence is down now. That's an old fence.
How much do you think if I dive in there and swim all the way to the $1? This is my life, the sharks, cold water, salt.
Scanning the horizon around them.
That goes there.
Seagulls are so dumb. They'll follow us for miles. I can't get one of these.
Sammy! Sammy!
Jackie, they need iron in their diet.
The deer island, on which one of
As a supply depot and firefighters, more than 12,000 Navy personnel live and work on Yerba Buena and Treasure Island. Visitors are welcome daily and may enjoy seeing Navy memorabilia on display in the Navy Marine Coast Guard Museum there.
The Oakland Bay Bridge is one of the longest double-deck bridges in the world. 4.5 miles from tower to tower and 2 football field size. It takes a crew of 2 people, starting in Oakland, reaching the bridge, 2 years, and 21 days.
Ponderosa Express has crossed that bridge many times. You'll see Lenny.
Now the pier jutting out from San Francisco
Treasure Island.
Bridge is Pier 35. San Francisco in their cruise stops.
Coit Tower, you can see up close now, is open daily to the public, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and provides a must-see panoramic view of the city and the bay. Rising 500 feet above bay level, Coit Tower was built in 1933 at the height of the Great Depression by WPA workers. Louis and Hitchcock Coit. It is an appropriate coincidence that the tower appears to represent the nozzle of a fire hose.
Now, as we head back to home, we pass Pier 39, a pier transformed into a miniature seafaring town and bustling with boutiques and restaurants. The three-masted sailing ship at anchor close by is the Valklukka. She was launched in Scotland in 1886 and never returned to her home port.
During her first 20 years afloat, she rounded Cape Horn 17 times and sailed the seven seas from Europe to the Americas, the Orient, and back. In 1899, she found a home in San Francisco and was sailed under the Hawaiian flag to Australia for lumber. A special act of Congress changed her registry to the Stars and Stripes in 1901, and she joined the salmon trade.
Her career went downhill after her final Alaskan voyage in 1930, playing bit parts in Hollywood adventure films and left to wallow in the mud banks. But at last, in 1954, with the sponsorship of the San Francisco Maritime Museum and the volunteer labor of 18 bay labor unions, she was restored so that you may climb aboard and visit her today.
The USS Pampanito. She was commissioned in 1943 and hunted on 6 patrols in the Pacific. She sank 5 enemy ships and served in convoy duty for Liberty ships like the Jeremiah O'Brien. She was decommissioned in 1945 and donated by the United States Navy in 1971 to the Fisherman's Wharf Maritime Museum. She's open for visitors daily.
Had a glimpse of San Francisco from a red and white fleet Golden Gate Bay cruise, perhaps you will say, as Rudyard Kipling said it, San Francisco has only one drawback. It is hard to leave.
Before you leave,
For happy memories of San Francisco.
Back in port now. There's Coit Tower.
There's 8 cruises to the right place. Don't forget your picture before the...
You're too ugly, you'll probably break the picture.
A beautiful boy with your 8 questions to the attic.
Orlando. Mr. Desmo, what time do you have?
This is Martinez.
Do you know what time it is?
It's 12:45.
No, 11.
I mean 11:45, yeah.
Okay.
Where's Martina?
We have to go, get ready to go back in half an hour. So we need to get our groups together.
Hey, Gabby. Go get a dollar.
Somebody doing portraits.
Hey, bring my fish. I'm gonna go buy some snacks.
I can't believe how warm it is here today. It must be 75 degrees. Beautiful, not a bit of fog.
I'm gonna paint Abraham's face. Gonna paint that Abraham. I was yelling my guts out. I don't even got nothing over there. Mark! You heard me talk. Mark! 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 Hey! We're looking for Mark! Mark!
This is an artist doing one of the students in our class.
Hey! That looks like Julio!
He's doing a picture of Abraham.
I need a dog to be like a color. I need a dog. Ah, Abraham! I let Mark $1. Mark, get money. Mark, get money. Mark, give me $1.
You be the judge. Does that look like Abraham Hernandez?
No.
There's a Franciscan restaurant right next to that.
Mark, park in the car. Get down here.
I'm right here.
This is the boat we just sailed on.
He left over there. Which way? That way.
I want my guys.
A, B, C, D, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Okay, good. Walter. A. K. L. M. Okay, do you want to stop there? Nancy? Okay. Good. Go ahead.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
J.
J,
K.
K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay. Good.
That's all?
Okay, Walter, try again. Walter, can you talk a little bit louder en voz más alta, favor?
Más alta. F, G,
Good. Okay, Hector. Now, Hector, and a little louder, okay? So I really hear you.
A, B, C, D, E, F,
G,
G,
H,
U,
H, I,
I, V,
J,
J,
K,
K,
L,
M,
N,
N, O, P,
Q,
Q,
R,
R, S,
S,
T,
T, U, V, W, X,
X,
Y,
Y, Z.
Z. Good. Okay, Nancy. A little bit louder, please, Nancy. J, okay, great. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, we're working on a writing assignment in class. Language arts exercise. They have a story starter. The beginning of a story has been given. and they're given an idea of what to write. And from there, they make it up. Has anyone come up with a good title for this story yet?
Yeah.
Okay, please, just one at a time. Okay, Mario?
Jason lives.
Jason lives?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it would be better to come up with a title to kind of give you an idea of to keep you on track of what you're writing. They do ask for the title. I would like another person to raise their hand if they have a title. Geronimo? Pardon me?
The Return.
The Return of the Living Dead? What? Okay. It's like a movie. Oh, okay.
Jason is too.
I think you mean something a little bit different. The Night of the Living Dead or something? Aisha, what did you come up with?
My best friend and I.
Your friend and I?
My best friend and I.
Okay, my best friend and I. Okay, Charisse?
Space creatures.
Space creatures, okay. Charisse, can you read the beginning of the story starter?
We looked out the window.
The beginning of the whole, the part that they give at the top of the page.
It was a gloomy, rainy day. My best friend and I were just sitting around wishing something exciting would happen. Suddenly we heard a loud crash and then a screech.
Okay, and then they're supposed to continue that and finish a story from that beginning. Eduardo?
The lightning.
The lightning?
Yeah.
Okay, his is going to be about lightning. It's going to involve a storm. Edward, what did you come up with?
Jason kills.
Jason kills, okay. He kind of has the same thing as Mario. Peter, what did you come up with?
Nothing.
Gabriel?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet? Okay. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Brooklyn, what did you come up with? Pardon me? Of Black Tuesday? Black Grizzly. Okay, about a bear. Okay, Ophelia? Nothing? Okay, how about you, Junior?
The rainy day.
The Rainy Day. All right. Antonio, where are you? Pardon me?
The red dog.
The Red Dog. Hey, that sounds like it could be an interesting story. George?
I didn't make one.
You didn't make one up yet? Okay. Anyone else? Cindy? Not yet? Okay. I'll break away from this now. We'll get to the ESL group.
Do we have to write in handwriting?
Yeah, you should write in handwriting unless I say otherwise, because we all need to be doing handwriting. What did you get for number one? What's number one?
Flower.
What is it?
Flower.
Flower?
Yeah.
Okay, number one is flower. How about number two?
Pink.
Oh, let's just go from one side to the other. Nancy, what'd you get?
Piano.
Piano, is that right?
Piano, yeah.
Okay, Veronica?
Clock.
Clock? Okay. Hector? Hector? What? Can you help him out?
A square.
Okay. Square, okay, good. Walter? What is it?
House.
House?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Jorge?
Balloon.
Number 6, balloon, okay. Okay, back over to Nancy.
Bicycle.
Good. 7 is bicycle. Say it again. Bicycle. Okay, Veronica?
House.
No, number 8. Number 8.
Leaf.
Leaf. Okay. You see a picture of something. What is it? Knife, good. Okay, Walter, number 10. What do you see there? Camera. It's the same in Spanish. Okay, Jorge?
Kite.
Kite. Okay, good.
Bin.
Okay, back to Nancy. What's the next one? Number.
Pencil.
Say it again.
Pencil.
Pencil. Okay.
Pencil.
Veronica? 13. This might be a little bit harder. It's a kind of a storm. Tornado or tornado.
Tornado.
Okay. We say tornado.
I put tornado.
Hector? 14. What
Glass.
is it? Glass. Good. Walter? 15. It's like Spanish. Es como en español.
Clase.
What is it, Walter? Wagon. Like wagon? Okay. Jorge? Number 16. Number 16.
Boat. I haven't done that one yet.
Okay, Veronica, 16. What? Submarine, yeah. Okay, Nancy, number 17.
Chair.
Chair. Okay, good. 18, Hector? Escoba. Broom. Okay, Walter, number 19. What? Basket. Say it again, please. Basket. You say it, go like this. Look at me, please. Basket. Okay, good. Jorge, what about number 20?
I haven't done that either. I don't know how it's called.
Okay, that's why we're here. It's called a brush. Brush.
Brush.
20, brush. Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Nancy, can you do 21? Fruit. Yeah, these are what kind of fruit? Grapes. Uvas? Uh-huh. Veronica, 22? Wallet. Okay. 23. What's this one, Hector? It's a building. Barn. Barn. Walter, the last one, 24.
Flag.
What is it? Flag. Say flag. Flag. Okay. That was the last word.
Easy.
Gerardo, how are you doing? Have you written anything yet? Nothing at all? Do you have a title yet? Maybe you better come over here. I'll give you a hand to get started. Come over here. Okay. You can understand the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you think of, what do you think would make a screech and a loud noise? A car crashing, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in a rainy day like that with your friend? You didn't know what to do? Never? Can you imagine that? Kinda? Would that help you think of something? Okay, try to make believe it's your real friend. Can you think of a friend you know? What's her name or what's his name? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and sit down then? Okay. Looks like you've got a pretty good start. Oh, you'd rather not? Okay. Would anyone like to read what they have so far? Okay. Junior, can you do that?
I changed my title.
You change it? Okay, to what?
The monster in the box.
The monster in the box? Okay, go ahead.
Do I read from the top?
Yeah, will you please?
It was a gloomy, rainy day. My best friend and I were just sitting around wishing something exciting would happen. Suddenly, we heard a loud crash and then a screech. Then we went up. We looked and looked, but nothing had happened. We went inside. That same day, same night, we were. That's it.
Okay, that's what you got so far? What you have so far?
Can I go to the cafeteria?
Um,
Can I go?
What gave you the idea of this, Junior?
About because I couldn't start with the other title, so I got about the screech.
Okay, but did you ever have something like this happen? Did you ever hear a noise when you're inside and?
Yeah, steps.
Uh-huh.
Rainy day.
Oh.
And lightning.
Okay, so you've kind of had this happen before, kind of, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you go and keep going. All right. What's your title?
The big accident.
The Big Accident. Okay, go ahead.
It was a gloomy rainy day. My best friend and I were just sitting around wishing something exciting would happen. Suddenly we heard a loud crash and then a screech. There was an accident. There was a disaster in the freeway.
Okay.
Cars were all broken. Some people died, some didn't. It was in the news. Everyone in the freeway, forget it.
You kind of got stuck right now?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard about a real accident?
No.
Like on the news report or?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Some of them could be pretty bad, huh?
About some interceptor that his scratch fell. It was going about I think 90 miles an hour.
An interceptor? What's that?
Some motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Bet the person really got hurt, huh?
He died.
Where was this?
In some freeway.
In where?
Some freeway.
Okay. All right, thanks, Eddie. Why don't you go ahead and keep going, all right? I'll get to somebody else.
Finish.
That's it?
No, because I couldn't read the other part. I couldn't.
Can you try to fix that up then?
I think I can read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Freeway limit was at full speed, but when a professional they found out that a person broke 11 brakes.
You go walk around. Walk around. Walk around and quiet him down.
11 people's brakes, and the guy went to jail for life.
All right. Thank you, Eddie.
What? Space creatures. We looked out the window. Let me start.
Go ahead. You don't have to read the beginning because I think we know that now about the screech and the noise. Go ahead.
We looked out the window and we saw little creatures. They looked like little black beetles. We started to panic, but my friend said, "Just don't panic. Be calm." They had little guns. Tommy said, "I hope they don't use them." I said, "They will." They started to shoot anything that moved. We went downstairs to get a better look. My mom drove up. When she saw the little creatures, she fainted. We went downstairs outside, and we made friends with them. And they went home.
Okay, thanks. Jason Lives or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But it wasn't like a crash. It was a man with a mask, and he had a machete with blood. He chased us, but we heard somebody saying, "Jason, kill, kill." That is what made it scarier. On the way to Camp Elizabeth.
Camp what?
Camp Elizabeth.
How'd you pick up that name?
That's the camp where Jason drowned.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's all right.
But in the way we saw the counselors' heads with full of blood.
All right, is that it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get more.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's kind of scary, I have to admit.
Geronimo.
wishing something exciting would happen. Suddenly we heard a loud crash and then a screech. We were sitting in a graveyard.
A graveyard?
Yeah. Then people came from under the ground. We ran to our house and everybody in the town was dead. Even our parents were dead.
Even your parents?
They ate brains to live, and then we turned into them.
You turn into them? How in the world did you think of something like that? From the movie? What movie?
Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, The Return of the Living Dead.
I seen that movie too.
You like horror movies or scary movies, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I think almost everybody does at this age. And even older people do. They're kind of neat.
Gail does one of those kind of movies.
Maybe we could get one. Javier,
Jason.
you like horror movies too, don't you?
Yeah, get the Maniac.
The Maniac?
The Hitcher.
The hits. There's a lot of them, aren't there? Has anybody ever heard? Have you ever heard of Dracula, Mario?
Yeah.
You like that one?
No, the one I like is I like Jason, and I like the Hitcher, and I like the House. Oh yeah, House. Good House.
Aisha, what do you call yours? Well, do you know what it is? You can tell us. Oh, that's right. Your best friend and I. Go ahead. Can you talk a little bit louder? I can't hear you.
Ready for something exciting to happen. Suddenly we heard a loud crash and then a loud crash and then a screech. We looked out of the window. Me and Melissa were very scared, but it was just a cat.
It was just a cat? Okay.
We got mad because we thought something exciting was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
I got even mad because it was my house and I didn't, no, the cat, it was my house and I didn't have to, hold on. The cat was sleeping in our trash cans.
Oh, the cat was in your trash can? That happens a lot, yeah. They always look for food.
I got mad because I would have to clean it up since my lazy brother wouldn't do it.
Since your lazy brother wouldn't do it? That sounds like lazy brothers, huh?
Not me.
Or lazy sisters. Okay. What do you call yours, Brooklyn? The Return of the Black Grizzly. All righty.
It was a gloomy and rainy day, and my best friend and I were just sitting around wishing something exciting would happen. Suddenly, we heard a crash and a screech. It was a bear. We thought it was in the trees nearby, but when we got through, there was a hidden graveyard. The bear had lived there. It was wounded and wailing.
It was wounded?
My friend's dad had a shotgun just in case it stopped and got mad at us. We got it and we tried to help him.
Okay.
When he was better, he did get mad. We didn't do anything but run. He turned out to be nice and he calmed down. After a while, we took him home, and when our parents saw him, they were scared. They had heard of him a long time ago. Everyone thought he was dead, but he hadn't been. He was just in the graveyard.
Okay. Did you ever have a real experience with bears or hear about them and where you lived or anything? Or you did? Okay. What happened in this? What happened? Did you hear about? Okay. Let's start with number 1. Page of this one. Page 24. Walter. Okay. Let's start off with the first one. Number 1, Veronica. Elephant. Number 2, Hector. What do you see there in the picture? Tigre, what's that in English? Tiger. Tiger. Okay, number 3, Walter. Horse. Say it again. Horse. Horse. Okay, Nancy. Number 4. Kitten. Okay, kitten. Okay, Jorge.
Fish.
Fish. Good. Veronica. Monkey. Monkey. Okay. Hector. Number 7. Pig. How do you say that in Spanish? Cochino. Puerco. Cochino. Okay. Walter. Number 8. You want to cut that and stand. Walter. Number 8. What do we have there? It's gusano. George. Chicken. El pollo supremo. Okay, go ahead. Number 10, yeah. You.
Lion.
Lion. Leon.
Leon.
Okay. 11, Veronica. Camel. Okay, Hector. Number 12. Dog. Say it again. Dog. 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 Okay. Sometimes you have to. I can decir lento, okay? Algunas veces lento y most. Okay. 13. Cabra. Goat. Walter. Goat. Goat. 14. Bird. Okay, what kind of bird is this? ¿Qué tipo?
Parrot.
Uh-huh. Parrot or perico. Good. 15, Jorge. It's a type. Panda. Panda. 16, Veronica. Bear. Can you cut and get behind 16? Go ahead. 16. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Bear. Okay, Hector. Number 17. What? Zorro. Yeah, what is that in English? Fox. Fox. Okay. Walter, number 18. Bug. Insecto is a bug. Okay. Nancy? Snake. Snake. Okay. 20. Veronica? Frog. All right, how about 21? Hector? Octopus. All right. 22. Walter? Cow. Baka. Cow. Cow. How about 23?
Zebra.
Zebra. It's almost the same in Spanish, huh? Okay. 24? Wolf. Wolf. Okay? Okay, why don't you cut it off here? I'll try to film everyone. Alicia, how far are you? To number 7? Okay. Ophelia? Up to 22 already? Good.
What?
Javier's working really well. Good. Geronimo, you're doing very well. Okay. Janet, how are you doing? About how far are you now? Oh, you already finished, okay. And what did I ask you to do after you got it finished? Look at the reading book I gave you, okay. Okay, these guys are trying to find a new book. They finished already. Looking into the box of new books we received. Richard's looking for a new book in the back. Richard, I think I gave you a higher reading level. I think you should be looking over there, huh? Okay. This is a pen and ink etching that one of the students' uncle did, I guess. A boy bought it in, Eduardo bought it in and said his uncle did this. It's kind of a nice etching. This is lunchtime now. You can hear the kids outside lining up for the cafeteria. I'm in the classroom by myself. Okay.
Oh, come on, Vera. Oh, Vera. So we can have it before and after. I hate those things. So we can.
Yeah.
Mr. VandenBroeke! Mr. Rogan! I'm sure. Get up. And you're looking up. Get the ball.
Okay, it's November 19th.
How do you say it?
The class is working on the language assignment. What's the title of the paper that I gave you? Karina?
Creature from beneath the lake.
Okay. Okay, Jeanette? You've worked on your outline. You're getting your ideas together first before you do your final copy, and he's already finished. You want to read yours? Well, you're already on film, so what's the difference? You don't care to?
We're going to be on more. I don't want to read.
Okay. You can use them. It helps you. They're there to show you how to spell. So word bank at the bottom of the page.
Does the story have to be long?
Does it have to be long?
Yeah.
It has to be long enough to finish to tell the whole story. I would think it should be, try to fill the whole page, yeah. How much do you have so far, Karina? I'll try to get everybody, including myself, so. Okay, John. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Mr. Machinist found out about us. I told Wendy in the bus. She didn't look surprised, and me and Tracy spent all day yesterday raking his leaves to make up for what we did. I held out my hand and showed her the Band-Aids covered my blisters. I didn't think she'd do it, Wendy said. I didn't think she'd have the guts. Who? Carolyn asked. Do what? Who do you think? Wendy said. Blubber. Naturally. She's telling her own mother, Wendy said. Yeah, Carolyn agreed, she probably would. We'll get her for this, Wendy told me. We'll really get her this time. I don't want to be in it, Tracy said. I promised my parents I'd stay out of trouble from now on. Who said anything about trouble? Wendy asked. It's just that we can't let her get away with it. Count on me, Tracy said. You can't prove she's the one who told on us. Of course she is, Wendy said. Who else would do it? Tracy looked at Wendy and Carolyn. Then she shrugged and turned away. How dare you accuse us, Wendy said. She's not accusing you. Are you, Tracy, I asked. I'm not saying anything. Tracy looked out the window. If only we could be sure, I tried to explain to Wendy. I wish we could, but there's no way. I don't like what I hear, Jill, Wendy said. You like what you hear, Carolyn? No, not if you don't, Carolyn told Wendy. I know, I said after a minute. I know how we can find out the truth once and for all. We'll have a trial, just like in real life, with a judge and a jury and everything. I glanced at Wendy to see what she thought of my idea. Personally, I thought it was great. Wendy smiled. I'll be the judge, she said. I'm a very fair person.
I was just kidding. No, don't record me. Oh, I forgot.
Just quit playing because the battery's running out.
I was just messing
Do
with
it before the battery runs out.
Okay, well, I don't know how. I'm just going to blow it.
The battery's going out.
Blow it? Well, I don't really play, by the way. There. Happy?
This is just a sixth grade banjo. Should I still film this? In case the film runs out? Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm still waking up.
very much for coming.
Yay, Julie. All right. She's awesome. There she goes. There she goes. Bye, Julie. See you soon.